hello and welcome. This is Dr. Chris Round with Corner Chiropractic and Laser Clinic, as well as Miss Dr. Mom. And today is Mindset Challenge day number 18. I did say 18. We have gone through 18 whole days of this wonderful, wonderful Mindset Challenge. And the challenge is all about committing to your family's future and leaving a legacy of love for every person you come into contact with. And how powerful is that? That actually feeds our soul. It actually elevates our state of being and allows us to become a high performer within our family environment and a high performer within our life, so we can have more deeper and meaningful connections everywhere. And I want this for every single one of you. I don't want you guys to just like reach your peak in your job. The most important job that you have is being a member of your family. And so I want you to reach peak performance in your family. And what I've done is I've taken everything that I've learned over these years in business courses and classes or books that I've read on achieving high performance, and I'm bringing it out to you so you can be your kids and your family's superhero. And now I talked a little bit about, if you don't have an end goal in mind, you'll never get anywhere. We can take out a map, and if we don't have a direction to go, and we're just going to walk around in circles, and if we don't have a goal or an ideal that we're aiming towards within our family life, we never get anywhere. We sit on the couch and we're like people might come and say, hey, like my husband always comes to me and is like, hey, like what do you want to do today? And I'm like, I don't know. So what we did a number of episodes back is we created a list and we assigned a point value for each activity that we are going to be doing. So for example, and this is something I wouldn't regularly do, I was challenged to actually take my kid and go camping in the backyard. And the point value that I assigned to that was like 10 points. And for some reason I got like super excited about doing this. And it's not something that I would do on a regular basis. And I kind of cheated a little bit because I didn't just camp out in the backyard. I brought a mattress and camped on the mattress in a tent in the backyard. But I created a memory and a bond with my daughter that I wouldn't have otherwise. Like, guys, I don't want to go camping in my backyard, but I did it because I wanted to elevate the quality of experience and the quality of life that I have with my kid and my family. And the only way I can do that, and this is today's challenge, is be a memory maker. And being a memory maker elevates the quality of memories that you make with your kids. So guys, get out the list today and commit to taking action. Do one thing today. It doesn't have to be like a radical thing. Like when we assigned the point value, we said, okay, we're going to give like 50 points because we're going to go to the country and have this big vacation. Some of the things on that list that we had talked about was just doing like one thing, like going to a local falls and maybe having a hike around, or doing something of significance and elevating the memories that you make. And sometimes, so when you want to be a memory maker, you want to actually increase the playfulness. Like you want to be like your kids and you want to get on their level and you want to like show them how to live and have a fun life. And in order to do that, we can't, like, I'm not a fun person, guys. I have to do this with intention because it's just not natural for me to like be super, super playful. My husband is like, brings the fun. Like he is so funny and he'll like be quirky in different ways because he can comment on things and it's a fantastic giggle. But that's not me and who I am. So I have to be intentional about it. But that has absolutely affected the quality of my life, and it has allowed me to elevate the quality of my relationships with my kids. And so today I want you to get out your journal and be committed to being a memory maker. And all you want to do is like just do something that can elevate what you're doing. So get out your list, take out the thing like, let's go for a hike. Well, how can I elevate the playfulness and how can I elevate the memories that I'm going to make on that hike today? And that's what today is all about, elevating the memories. You can take something ordinary, like my daughter was sitting on the couch a number of weeks back, and what I did was I actually, like, I turned up the music and she was like, Mom, like, what are you doing? You're interrupting my program. And so what I did was I just started dancing and I started being playful with her, and she actually shut the TV off. So So, and then we had this little dance contest, and we were rolling around the floor, and the dog got in and was trying to be a part of the dance too. And like, that was such a great memory and connection that I had with my daughter, and I wouldn't have had it if I didn't have a plan to do it. So I want you guys to do the same thing in your life so that you can create connection. This is what fills your soul up. This is what elevates how much you can give to the world, and how much, because you're getting filled up. When you fill your tank, you're able to actually pour that love out to other people, and you can't fill that tank with just existing, not being present in the moment, not planning the moment, not being present with what you do. So if you haven't gone back to that episode where we did the memory, where we did the list, please go back. That's a super key and super important. And all these things that we've done up to this 18 days is like building a foundation. And if you make small changes, like what we talked about yesterday, is compounding our future health and wealth. And we can only do that by making and being committed to the small changes today, in order to get into the future and bridge that gap into the future of who you are today into who you want to become, and who you want to become for your family. So I hope you guys are super excited about this stuff, as I am. It's foundationally changed who I am as a person, and I feel so much more connected. I feel so much more at peace. My stress levels have gone from here to like really, really low, and it's because I'm doing things for me, and I always not done that. I felt like sacrificing who I am and what I could do was the way to go, and that is not the way to go. And I learned that through the business classes that I've taken, and I learned to be committed to your family above all else, because that's where you get your tank full, is the people that you connect with that got your back, that are going to stand by you no matter what. And so guys, the most important thing you can do, and the most important goal that you should have, is you should have a goal to have no regrets at the end of your life. So if you come to the end of your life, you're not going to think, oh, I should have, did my career better. Who thinks that? Nobody would be thinking that. What they're thinking about is, did I leave a legacy? Did I connect with my family? Are they going to remember me when I pass away? And I don't want them just to remember you. I want them to talk about you to your grandchildren, and leave a legacy of stories that they tell about you, because you are becoming a memory maker. So I hope you guys are super excited about this content, and we have a ton more episodes to cover. So I'm so glad that you guys have stayed with it this far. So give yourself a pat in the back. We've made it to day number 18. So guys, commit to one thing today. Elevate that memory in any way you can possibly think. Be creative. Sit down with that memory and say, okay, here's my 5 points. I'm actually going to be going on a hike with my family, but what am I going to do to make it playful? Maybe you'll have a treasure hunt on that walk, or you're going to bring a picnic or do something super creative. So commit today to be a memory maker and elevate what you do with the people that you love the most. Have a great rest of your day, guys.